Hello everyone, I am going to do a quick setup video on my Chic Sparrow American Dream in the natural, so undyed leather. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I finally got things set up to where it's a wallet, it's a planner, it's kind of everything that I need to carry with me every single day, so I was thinking maybe it would inspire a couple of you. It did originally come with a white elastic around the front, but I liked having the contrast between the nude leather and then the band itself. I figured the white would get a little dingy, so I switched it out with a band that I had. It is inscribed with the word believe, okay, and then it's a classic, but I did request the stitching and the stitched on pen loop, so no pockets on the inside, but love this notebook. So this has been great everyday carry. My first insert is a Chic Sparrow notebook. It's the dotted grid. On the cover, we've got Jack Harkness and Yonto from Doctor Who and Torchwood. I'm pretty nerdy, so it had to be seen first. In here, it's kind of a catch-all, everyday, everything kind of a notebook. I'll draw in a calendar at the beginning of the month and then just take notes that have to do with that month, whether it be packing lists or notes from a meeting or notes for a meeting. Travel information, a to-do list, shopping list, anything like that. And then I'll draw the next month and then we'll do the same thing. So lists will go in here and I'll just kind of make them stand out a little bit. This page, my friend is getting married in May. I'm in the wedding, so I just started a list of like the random things I may not think of while I'm packing and just have it stand out a little bit with some washi. Finishing up some stuff at school. I'm the yearbook advisor, so we were just finishing up the book. I had a giant to-do list for the last week. We got everything done. That had to stand out a little bit. So anything that needs to like really catch my attention is just done in washi on the outside, and then we just keep going. So that's a great notebook to have. This second insert is it's a Midori. It was normal, regular size, narrow size, but I cut it down, which is why it looks kind of jaggedy on the outside. Just stuck it with a whole bunch of stickers that I had made previously. This notebook is split in half, so the first half is made up of quotes and some things that I find on Pinterest or Facebook, things that people post that kind of speak to me, quotes and things like that. So advice and I don't know, inspiration, I guess, for life in general. So that is the first half, and then the second half is all my financial stuff. So that's like notes on my debt snowball from Dave Ramsey, or my envelope system that I'm trying to start, and savings, how much I'm saving every month or trying to save every month, my bills, and just a list of the bills and the payments that I have to make, things like that, to-do list for financial stuff that I need to get done. So that's the second half of this notebook. And then back here with the arrow washi, that is going to be personal, like passwords and things like that. It kind of goes along with this next insert, and this insert is from the Taroko shop. I have done a video previously about this insert. I keep an extra one of these types of notebooks in my narrow size, but this I cut down to fit in the personal. It's Tomoe River paper, gridded, so really nice quality, nice paper. Love using it. On the front, we've got Rose and the Doctor, of course. Again, pretty nerdy. Good to see in the beginning of the notebook. And this is bill payment. So I am a weirdo, and I have to have my bills on a separate calendar than like an actual planning calendar. That way I can kind of go through. As soon as the bill is paid, I cross it off, and that means like money comes out of the account for that bill, it gets crossed off. So whether that's money that comes out for savings or anything else, if it's scheduled every month, I have to have it on this calendar and it's crossed off as soon as it's done. Also using it as a check register on the back of the month. And then, so here's April. It's got all the bills. And then when I get paid from April, the check register will go on the back. So then I'll just keep on going. This next insert is one I made for my cash envelope system. It's just a couple pieces of cardstock folded, and then envelopes attached to that with coupons, my grocery cash. It will be my home cash, my go have fun cash, and then in here, kind of stuck between, that I hope to not ever have to access, but it's there to make me feel better. God, Snapchat is so weird. But it's my debit card so that I can get my cash out, and then if it's an emergency and I don't actually have enough cash on me, because that's kind of my fear, is I'm going to go to the store planning on using cash, and then I I don't know. When I'm just learning how to do this cash envelope system, it makes me feel better to have that there. And then in there also is my Target debit card, because you get the 5% for using the Target card, and I still want to keep using that. So it is piggybacked onto my next insert, which is an Annika Hanby folder, wrapped with amazing stickers, especially the ones from Allie Brown. So cute that I don't want to use them, but really need to. Some monster stickers, some post-its, things like that. And it is wrapped around a Growing Up Goddess insert. This was a printable that I purchased from Etsy. And it is one of those, it's got the time on it. So I rarely have the days that every hour needs to be planned, but everybody every once in a while does. So I did print out a whole bunch of this, and honestly, this will probably last me the full year. And the only time I've really used it is when I went to Comic-Con and actually had to like know where I needed to be each hour. So it's there for an emergency or a crazy busy day, busy weekend, something like that. It'll have my plans on it. But like I said, this will probably last me a year. This is not something I would use every single day. So it's there if I need it. And then I've got some Kiki K to do agenda stickers, some more post-its back here, and some scrap paper for lists and grocery lists, things like that. My next insert is from Yellow Paper House, and it is a week on one side and then notes on the other. And I, in general, love this setup for planning, for everything. I use it, I have a Hobonichi weeks that I use every single day, and it's the same layout. It's got the week on one side and then notes on the other. I love it. This particular insert I use as meal planning. So every day I just breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then over here I can put a list of the groceries that I need to for those meals. And then down here I do a workout plan, keep track of my weight on here and stuff like that. And then around it, the back insert, I've got my cards. So this is just like a ringed card insert. I washi taped together, and then surrounded my last insert. It's got my rewards cards, some gift cards, my insurance card, things like that. My library card is on there. My license is in the back. Some rewards cards, things like that. So it's all there. I have it if I need it, but it's in the back, so it's not something that I use all the time. And then it's surrounding my last insert, like I said, and this is another Yellow Paper House insert, and this tracks my running. So it is literally a running log, and you keep track of the date that you run, the distance that you run, the time that you run, how long it takes you, your pace, your heart rate, your temperature outside, and then any comments that you may have. So hopefully this will get me moving, because I've been kind of lazy this month. I've been sort of lazy, sort of super busy, but a combination of the two. But this will just keep going. I'll just keep track of everything per month. And that is the last insert. So that's kind of everything. Like I said, this is a classic American Dream in the natural color, the undyed leather. I asked for the stitching, the pen loop stitched on, and then in the inscription, breathe on the front. So I hope that inspired you a little bit. I did get this because I was really curious to see how the patina would work and how the color would change. So I'm very interested to still see. It does look a little bit darker than when I got it, which is very exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps some of you out. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.